He looked out at the mass of the beloved uneducated and said thus, "Do not care for the foreigner, nor the Samaritan. They should not be among you, and do not deserve due process, nor basic human empathy." The reason I try to look absurd and sound absurd when quoting the MAGA Bible is so maybe some of you can see how absurd the MAGA Christian interpretation of the Bible is. That any Christian could look at what the Trump administration is doing with illegals and thinking they're godly or biblical in any way is ridiculous. The command to care for the foreigners among you is never ending throughout Hebrew scripture, what Christians call the Old Testament, and throughout the New Testament. When Jesus told the story of the Good Samaritan, if you don't know history and the Bible, you'll miss the meaning of that story. If Jesus told that story today, it would be Donald Trump passing by, Franklin Graham, Elon Musk passing by, your favorite prophet of the right-wing church passing by. Riley Gaines would pass by on her way to a Fox interview to get more money for being a hero white woman of the trans athlete argument. And then Jesus would make the hero of the story the people right-wingers hate the most: an illegal immigrant, a trans woman, a Muslim fundamentalist, a trans athlete, someone who had firebombed a Tesla, a university researcher, an atheist anti-Christian, God forbid, Bernie Sanders or AOC. Jesus took the Samaritans, the most hated enemy of his own people, who they saw as half-breed, anti-Semite interlopers among them. And Jesus said, "That's the hero of the story, not the people you worship." And you know how the people responded? They passionately hated Jesus for it. And you know what, MAGA? Were Jesus walking around on earth today, you would passionately hate him too, because he would heroize all of the people you hate. He would do that to challenge your hard heart and say, are you able to consider that you may not 100% be on the right side of this thing? And sadly, just like in the first century, he would learn that the godly people have hardened their heart in worship of a man and of power and money, and no longer have eyes to see or ears to hear. But Jesus would say, to those of you who do, to you belongs the kingdom of heaven. And that's my encouragement to those of you who haven't bowed down to the idol of right-wing Christianity in this season.